Federico Marques Contabon III. No,
I'll be Ryan today.
No.
Welcome to Talking Beer. I'm Ryan.
I'm Brett.
And today, Brett, we got a bunch of sours in front of us, so...
We do, and a stout.
And a stout. And I'm really excited because we have Ben's from Hog River's beer. He had a limited edition of this, and I have to thank Marissa Crean for picking me up because she cares. That's why she shares.
Very nice. Yeah, sharing's caring. Very nice. Yeah, because I guess it sold out the first day?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was gone very quick.
I'm looking forward to trying it. It's got a really cool name, Gobblefunk.
Yep, it does seem as if it should be Thanksgiving, but
whoa!
It is not.
I was not expecting that color.
What you were expecting. I knew that is exactly what was going to happen.
Wow! Holy shit!
Let's go right here.
Yeah.
And you can see that beautiful rich red. I think it's got a great color.
Just looks like that Vale beer that we drink.
Yeah, the Never Gonna Get It.
Yeah.
Minus the chunks. So.
Yeah. Wow. Dude, it even smells like it.
We can confirm this with Ben, but I think this is his first sour out.
Yeah, so it's pretty effervescent. It's very, not a lot of CO2, small bubbles to me, from my history of learning about beer, means it's a good beer. So, nice, small, tight bubbles means it's a well-brewed beer. Oh yeah.
I would say it's like champagne almost. Dry, and it has that back end fruit. It's really nice.
It's got a nice thick malt feel. I mean, what fruit is this? This is
I
really
want to say
similar.
it's raspberry.
Definitely got some berries. Probably a mix of berries, maybe.
But as you can see, it's called Gobblefunk, but it is very red. So obviously,
it's really fruity. It's probably mixed berries.
Yep.
But like blackberry, raspberry, maybe a boysenberry in here. You know how much I like boysenberries now.
Boysenberries. Get me some boysenberries.
It's delicious. It's got a nice fruit funk and finishes, pretty clean and smooth. I mean, I definitely have some funk left of the fruit in my mouth, but it's pretty clean for the thick, mouthfeel of fruit beer that it is. A little bit of tartness and certainly
acidity.
A little bit of salt at the end. You think is it a Goza, Berliner Weiss? Is it? I feel like I'm getting a little bit of salt.
I can taste it at the end. It's a little sour right up front, and then a little salt at the end.
Right. Which if the salt would mean it's a Goza. Without the salt, it would be a Berliner.
And for
the most part,
I think the tiny bubbles really show it off. As far as it being very dry and
delicious.
And no chunks.
Look at that.
Nice and clean.
Well done.
So clearly very
really
filtered.
well done. I didn't know he was going to make this kind of stuff. Great job, Ben. Cheers.
Like I said, we'll go down and we'll talk to Ben about it maybe in the next couple of weeks. But I'm really impressed with this, and I can tell that's why it sold out so fast.
What's interesting though, it sold out, and this is his first one. Nobody even knew
what it was.
Because some people's sour beers are not all that good. This is worth selling out the first day for sure.
Absolutely, and I think he had, and again, I could be wrong, but I think he had a little on tap, and the cans basically just flew off the shelf. So,
yeah, I'm gonna be keeping an eye out for next time he does another sour like this.
I believe he has one in the works right now.
This is fantastic.
So,
but I wonder what he has in those barrels, because this was not a barrel aged sour. This was a kettle sour. So
what's the difference with a kettle sour?
The kettle sour, they put the yeast and the bacteria in the brew in the kettle, and it sours in the kettle. wood. They brew pretty much a golden ale, throw fruit in there, Brettanomyces, maybe some other things, bacterias, and then plug it in the
barrel.
and let it in the barrel, and then let it sit for 4 or 5 months, and then it collects flavors of the wood,
funk of the wood,
and the funk of the wood,
bacteria, and everything that's growing in there.
Yeah. So this is done in the kettle, which is very good. This is a good one. I'm not a fan of some kettle sours, certainly like most of the sour IPAs, but this is delicious. This is fantastic.
And then, so a kettle sour, is it kept in the kettle shorter amount of time than like a barrel aged?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it's brewed like a regular beer. Maybe a little bit longer in the kettle, just so it kind of gets that funk. But it happens quickly.
Okay. And that's from the Brettanomyces?
No, not in there. That is, I think, lactobacillus.
Lactobacillus. Gotcha. So what else we got, Brett? You're telling me there's, what do we got? Through the Brambles.
Through the Brambles, yes. That is from the Woodlands
Blackberry
part
sour.
of Sweetwater. Sweetwater has 2 brew houses, and they're completely separate from each other on the same campus. The original brew house, and then on the opposite side of the campus, they have another brew house that pretty much just does barrel-aged stuff. Barrel-aged sours, barrel-aged stouts.
Okay.
And
so this is, I like this that they give you everything right on the bottle.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, the yeast,
12
the
months
conditioning
aged in
yeast,
American oak.
How to store it, date it was bottled, so.
Cellar temperature. Yes, definitely.
And
928 cases produced. We got 40 of them at Hartford Distributors.
Awesome.
I've already drank one. I signed out 3 for samples, which leaves only 36. Yeah.
All right, so you should be looking for this. And where can anybody find this? Is this a liquor
We
store?
literally
kind of
just
thing?
got this the other day.
Or
Liquor
is it-
store, yeah.
yeah.
Although I will say the Lucky Taco bought a case. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it. In Manchester. So it is delicious. I guess we're drinking it.
Yeah, I guess we are. I was gonna say it was.
Watch this. Nice, right?
Very cool pop.
Nice.
I will say about this, it was very easy to go down, wasn't it?
Very easy.
Shockingly easy.
And this is as well.
Right there.
I drank this last night. I drank this the night before. It's very good.
Okay, I'm excited. So, what we're looking at is basically golden ale with blackberries, aged in oak for 12 months.
Right off the bat, it smells like a real Belgian lambic. You can smell that funk,
kind
the
of funky
Brettanomyces,
sweet.
like a bready funk.
Yep.
And that is from the Brettanomyces blends with the bacteria that's in the wood that they use.
So
all
we're-
coming together, blend with the blackberries and just coming together all nice.
What are the other smells that you typically attribute your different beers to? Like this is like a bready yeast. What other smells maybe can you think of? Oh, that's sour. That's delightful.
Yeah. Just the funk can go in many different directions.
Yep.
This is it's like I said, it smells like a lambic. A lambic to me is a really well done sour ale. It's done in wood for sure. Belgian yeast, and sat and matured. This is for 12 months maturing on oak. But because this is a once a year thing. They do the blackberry once a year. They do no fruit, the Cambion once a year, and then they do Pit and the Pendulum is their other line of sours, and they have cherry, and they also have peach, which is great. I have still a bottle of the first batch of their peach sour. Being from Georgia where they are, they get some nice, fresh, tasty peaches for that.
I bet. I mean, land of the peach, right? My peach tree is dying this year. I don't know why, but I think it drowned.
It's outside?
Yeah. It's a tree.
I guess. I didn't know peach trees would grow up here.
Yeah, I have lots of peaches, but it's drowning. So on this, I see it says gravity 0.8 Play-Doh. What does that mean? I've never seen
That is an old school brewer's another way to figure out the alcohol and how strong it is.
Okay.
It's an old brewer's term. The only person I know that really used it was Ron Page at City Steam.
So is that specific gravity?
It's an old school. No, and like I said, not too many people really use it much anymore. And so I decided really not to learn all much about it. And it was not on the test for Cicerone. But, I mean, I know it's another way to figure out how strong the alcohol is. It's how much sugar is in the
wort.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I mean, that how much sugar dictates how much alcohol for the most part, right?
Yep.
I mean, but beer yeast has a death point, right? It'll only go for so long. That's why like Sam Adams was so revolutionary with the triple bock and things like that, where they used molasses, I think it was, and a specific yeast to raise the alcohol way past.
Specific yeast, yeah. Most yeasts don't really want to go all that high.
Yep.
Sam Adams has definitely figured out how to do it. Some other breweries have done it. Another way to do it is an ice bock, which you take a bock, which is a strong German style
Dark beer, right?
Dark beer.
Yep.
Dark because you use a lot of malt. You use a ton of malt.
So your sugar's really high then.
Sugar's wicked high, and then you freeze it, and then the ice floats to the top, and you scrape it off. What's left is a stronger beer.
Oh, okay. So you're really like just filtering out as much water before you ferment it.
No,
Well, I mean, by freezing it, you're filtering out that water,
right,
and you're dumping it, so you're raising the sugar
I think
levels
it's already
much higher.
fermented
Or sorry, not.
when they go to freeze it.
Okay, so you're thinning it out to just alcohol.
No, you're thickening it up because
right.
you're
taking
taking out the water.
So you're thinning it out, or thinning the water from the alcohol.
Well,
Okay.
here, we have to drink this now because I can't drink another sour together in that series. So this is a coffee milk stout, 7.6%, called Hold On to Sunshine.
So this is a very popular beer, I hear.
There was a line when they make this. I think this is 2 or 3 times they've only made this.
Now Treehouse is pretty much. Has
We can't
lines
use the
all
same
time.
cup.
I have cups right here for you. I mean, Treehouse typically has a line for a lot of things.
Yes, and I was in the line for this one.
So this is a very thick, dark
This is
beer.
Milk stout, yeah.
Excuse me. So what should I expect out of this before I even pick it up? When you say milk stout, I obviously think of like milk.
Which has lactose in it.
Okay,
So
so
there's lactose in a milk
Should-
stout also.
what else is in a stout?
Well, a stout is the reason why it's this color is because they use really rich toasted, toast and kiln. The brewer's term for toasting the malt and making it dark is kilning. K-I-L-N.
So are they cooking it similar to coffee, basically like baking it a little bit?
Yeah, roasting it,
Right.
toasting it, and the darker it gets, and as it goes through the progression, it goes from caramel, when it's amber color, and because it starts from a pale straw flavor, bready flavor, and then it starts to get darker into caramel, and then the red is, because it gets a little bit more, robust, and then it goes into chocolate, and then it goes into like where we're at now, because you should be able to get some, we haven't drank it yet, you should be able to get some chocolate notes from this because of the nice rich malt, and I'm sure Treehouse is using, the best possible malt they can get in their beers.
So I think, where does the word milk come from in this?
The lactose.
Just the lactose is not like, okay. I was just curious if there was like something about maybe
and
the
it's
texture
just there
to.
It does. It gives it texture. It gives it that mouthfeel.
Okay.
That nice, rich, creamy mouthfeel that you would kind of get from a stout a little bit anyway, but it just enhances that creaminess that you kind of want. And Nate, the brewmaster at Treehouse, wanted to have in his stouts.
So right off the bat, to me, this is coffee. It has that rich,
There is coffee.
deep coffee smell.
Why do I remember this being peanut butter
good.
last time?
It smells really nice.
People do go nuts for this.
And I will say, wow, that is, it is like milk.
Delicious.
Coats everything. And
That's thick, yeah.
It's thick and it's, but it's more like a milkshake where it's got that. I'm trying to think of the good where you get like, I don't want to say a fribble, but I can't think of the other like milkshake that the like Wendy's kind of the frosty kind of
Thick fribble.
thick frosty kind of flavor.
Look at how small the bubbles are in there. I don't want to spill it. Oh my God. All right.
Go this way.
Look at how small, a little fluffy cloud right there. Bubbles. This is freaking good, isn't it? This has a ton of trading value on the internet.
What is trading value?
Well, when you try to,
Hawk beers in
very
the
early. Well, I mean, when you want to try like beers from out to the other side of the country.
Yeah. So you're saying I could get like six
wanna
beers
buy it.
for this one beer?
No, but you can get
Essentially.
somebody else's awesome beer for this awesome beer.
Yeah. Or
And
that.
That's what I do on occasion, which I actually rarely have done, but sometimes even like, Cantillon. Somebody might trade a nice Cantillon for this.
Okay.
Because it's delish.
It is delish. Honestly, like this is. I sound like an alcoholic on these things,
And it was 2 per person.
but I feel like this is something I could drink in the morning too, like coffee. I feel like
This is similar.
I feel like somebody has drank this in the morning.
Is not that, no, but I have, like I said, when we drank breakfast stout, I drank that, 2 of them before the Manchester Road Race one time.
Well, everybody drinks before the Manchester Road Race.
Well, so yes, it's definitely doable. Oh, I did not run that day.
Oh.
I went to Corey's Ketchup and Mustard.
That's I need to get in shape to start trying to run that again.
Yeah, no, I'm not. My knee ain't going to do it. Not on pavement. Well, I'm glad I brought this today because I wanted to share it. Might as well talk about it. It's got nice rich coffee notes. And I know Nate strives to have some really good coffee. I just wish I had it to buy, and so I could drink it in the morning. I have been buying. I went online to some internet site, and I got Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee. That's what I've been drinking lately. It's pretty damn good.
Jamaican. All right.
It's awesome coffee.
If you've ever had, what's the strongest coffee in the world? The Skull and Crossbones on it. I can't think of the name of it. Really good. Really good and super powerful.
I don't need more power. I just want it to taste good, like a nice, like this.
Yeah.
Nice, the beautiful. That's a nice note.
On
That's what I'm getting a lot of on the flavor is that coffee and paired probably you could get. From a really, like I say, I'm sure Nate is using some rich malt, and it
I know.
offers chocolate flavors. It offers a nice rich. You could get probably almost coffee. That's why coffee works really well in these stouts because you
I know this
almost
sounds
get
crazy.
coffee.
What I almost like to do is pour a little milk in this,
Yeah, that sounds a little crazy. I think.
or get
I've never thought about
something
that.
like a cream stout to match with it, and make like a coffee mix.
But it is kind of like a cream stout. That's what they do.
Well,
They put
I don't.
lactose
I
in.
mean, like actually, like milk kind of cream, or put this on a
Sundae.
White Russian
or a Sunday.
or a Sunday. Yeah, exactly. A Sunday would be delicious with this
yeah.
on top of it. Yeah, or a nice
Yeah.
milkshake out of this.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I don't consider this a pastry stout because because the pastry stout wouldn't have that head on it. Pastry stouts are those. We haven't had any of those yet. We haven't drank
We have
any
one.
of those yet, have we?
Yeah, we had one. It was a couple episodes back. I can't remember the name of it.
It wouldn't have a head on it because of the amount of stuff that's in it. This is a really well-made beer right here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. On that note, cheers.
Cheers.
Sharing is caring, so remember that, and subscribe to our channel. Let us know what you think. Tell us what we should drink.
Yeah, Rising Pint is 11 months away. So make sure you put it on your calendar. It's May 11th, 2019.
And you won't hear about this for 6 months.
It is why we're doing this show.
Well, then
Kind
because
of.
I like drinking, personally.
Yes.
Personally.
And teaching people. I really kind of like educating people about beer. If I can do it, and if anybody ever, sees me saying something wrong, please tell me.
Don't hesitate to correct us.
Yeah. Like guys like Max
I'm the idiot.
Finance. If you're watching this, you feel free to
Connect with me.
correct me anytime you want, pal. Because I need to know the right answers if I'm saying something wrong. So I really would appreciate someone correcting me if I happen to get something wrong. I have no problem with that.
Me neither.
Cheers.
Cheers.